I'm Jim Munchback, and we're about to go live with the final lesson, the final lecture, the final session of Money Study Group, the summer session. So we're going live on Facebook and on the YouTube and on our channels for the students at the University of Houston at the Bauer College of Business. So we will be starting the Zoom meeting now. So here we go. It is 10 a.m. and it is, like I said, the final lesson. I'm going to be on vacation, going to Bowling Green, Kentucky to spend some time at the lake house for a family reunion. Super excited about that. So we will be leaving in a couple of days. What is today? A couple of days, be gone for a week or so. So I'm going to talk about the Capstone Assignment today and do a kind of a review of the Capstone Assignment. And I'm going to leave that posted at missionalmoney.com, Capstone Assignment Review. There will be a link. I'll put a link in the video. So if you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this on Facebook, you should have a link to Missional Money. But if you go to missionalmoney.com, you'll see the post there. And it's also going to be in Money Study Group in your online course, as well as you will get an assignment in Blackboard, which is always your number one focus, is your Blackboard assignment link. So I'm not seeing, I made some changes this week. I made some changes to my Zoom account. So I'm using my U of H Zoom account right now to live stream this. And I see we don't have anyone participating. And I'm wondering if my changes, I don't see anyone waiting in the Zoom room, which is unusual. It's summer. And so summer is always unusual. Summer typically means very, very low participation in the live Zoom, which is fine. It's an asynchronous course, which means you would be watching this on YouTube or Facebook later, which is, again, no problem. The only problem is right now I'm wondering if there are students who are trying to get into the Zoom room and you cannot because maybe I changed something. I changed the email address that I use for my Zoom account. And so I hope that didn't mess anyone up. If it did, I'm going to have to deal with it later today. So I'm just going to pretend that you're there. And I'm going to also continue as if you will watch this on the YouTube, because that's what you'll have to do. So I'm just going to get started. It's only 10:03 a.m. right now at the moment. So as usual, I'm going to wait until 10:05 a.m. because that's when I've committed to really getting started. And that gives everybody a few extra minutes to get logged into Zoom. If you want to participate, ask questions in the Zoom room, that's really the best way to do it. And just FYI, what makes an asynchronous course at the University of Houston, and probably this protocol applies to any public university, is the fact that as an instructor, as a professor, I'm required to provide a time for us to be together so that you can ask questions and I can answer questions and we can talk about things related to the course and your grade and all of that. And so that's what this is for. This Zoom meeting is to fulfill that requirement. Otherwise, it would be super easy for me to just post the video, you watch it on demand, and that is certainly what, you're certainly allowed to do that. But I'm not allowed to do that. I'm required to provide a time and a space so that we can be together, and that's what this is for. So I'm going to just get started now. It is 10:04 a.m. And I'm going to have to make the assumption that there are some disappointed students out there, and I apologize that you were unable to get into the Zoom meeting. I have a couple of students in mind who have been here every time, and you've participated, and it makes it so much easier for me, so much better to know that there's someone actually live watching. I know there's probably several people watching right now, a handful of people. It is summer. Summer session is always very, very light, but it's a fast summer session. It goes fast, and today's the last lecture, the last session we're going to have in Zoom. So I'm going to just point you to where you need to go to prepare you for your capstone assignment. So again, this will be posted in your online course at Money Study Group, and you know how to get there if you're enrolled in the course. And then it will also be, again, posted in Blackboard. So the assignment, everything that you're going to see in this review video, in this post, will be included in your assignment. Now you want to pay special attention to the assignment because there's one issue I'm going to go over. I'm going to cover three things today. Number one, I'm on vacation, so I want to cover the capstone assignment, what it means to you, how many points are available, when it's due, how we're going to process making sure that you ace your capstone assignment. That's number one, is just a review of the capstone assignment. Number two is I want to review your overall point system, your grade system, including your class participation. You have 200 points available for the capstone assignment and also 200 points available for class participation. So I'm going to cover those two things here in a minute, and I'm going to tell you what I'm looking for your class participation component in the capstone assignment. So the capstone assignment, 200 points. You get a 2-week due date on that. I'm going to post that assignment today. So that's the main thing you need to know about the capstone assignment. It's worth 200 points. As I've said throughout the semester, the capstone assignment is really where you take everything that you've learned, everything you've done this semester in terms of building your financial plan, and you kind of put it all together into a report. And that report is a series of screenshots that you've taken from each of the data cards or each of the assignments that you've done over the course of the semester. So when you review the assignment, when you review the post that's in Money Study Group, you'll see that that's what the capstone assignment is. But it's worth 200 points. It's due in 2 weeks from today.